Accelerated Christian Education, ACE. Accelerated Christian Education, ACE, is a biblically based educational program designed to provide individualized learning for students of all ages. It is widely used in Christian schools and homeschooling environments worldwide. The curriculum emphasizes character development, biblical principles, and mastery-based learning to help students achieve academic excellence while fostering a strong Christian worldview. Overview of Accelerated Christian Education, ACE. History and development. The ACE was founded in 1970 by Dr. Donald Howard in Garland, Texas, USA. It is developed to offer an alternative to traditional secular education, focusing on Christian values and individualized instruction. Philosophy. Education should be centered around biblical principles. Students learn at their own pace to ensure mastery of content. The curriculum integrates character building into academic instruction, encouraging students to grow spiritually and morally alongside academic achievements. Global reach. Used in over 145 countries with more than 6,000 schools and countless homeschooling families adopting the program. Key features of the ACE program. Individualized learning. Students work independently using self-paced workbooks called PACE, Packets of Accelerated Christian Education. Each student progresses based on their understanding and mastery of concepts rather than grade-level expectations. Mastery-based education. Students must achieve a score of at least 80% on PACE test before moving to the next level. This ensures thorough understanding before advancing. Biblical integration. Every subject incorporates biblical principles and scriptures, encouraging a Christ-centered worldview. Character building. The curriculum emphasizes 60 character traits such as diligence, honesty, patience, and responsibility. These traits are integrated into lessons and assessments, promoting moral and spiritual growth. Parental and teacher roles. In ACE, parents in homeschooling or supervisors in schools play an active role in guiding, monitoring, and supporting students' progress. Structure of the ACE curriculum. Grade levels. Covers preschool, age 3 to 5, through grade 12. Students are placed at their performance level, not necessarily their chronological grade. Core subject. Math focuses on foundational concepts, problem solving, and real-world application. English includes grammar, writing, reading, and vocabulary development. Science teaches God's creation through studies in biology, chemistry, physics, and earth science. Social studies covers history, geography, economics, and government from a Christian perspective. Word building, spelling, and vocabulary development with a focus on biblical terms. Bible studies directly teaches biblical doctrines and principles. Electives offers a variety of subjects such as business, math, health, art, music, speech, and foreign languages. Life skills courses like home economics and auto mechanics are also available. PACE system. Each subject is divided into 12 pieces per year. Pieces are small, manageable booklets that focus on specific topics. Each piece includes self-tests, activities, and a final test to evaluate mastery. Diagnostic testing. New students take diagnostic tests to identify strengths and weaknesses. The results determine their starting point in the curriculum. Supervised learning. Students work at their own pace but under the supervision of a trained facilitator or teacher known as supervisor. Assessment and progress monitoring. Self-test. Mini assessment embedded within pieces to allow students to check their understanding. Students cannot proceed to the final test without successfully completing self-tests. PACE tests. Final tests for each PACE booklet. Students must score at least 80% to pass. Otherwise, they repeat the PACE. Goal setting. Students set daily and weekly goals for completing PACEs, fostering time management and self-discipline. Progress report. Regular progress tracking helps supervisors and parents monitor a student's development. Christian character development. ACCE uniquely incorporates character training by character traits. Each PACE highlights a specific character trait, such as kindness, obedience, or faithfulness, with scripture references. Role models. Stories of biblical figures or fictional characters demonstrating Christian virtues are included in lessons. Scripture memorization. Students memorize Bible verses related to the content they are studying. Programs within ACCE. Preschool. Early learning program for ages 3 to 5, focusing on readiness skills like phonics, numbers, and motor skills. Kindergarten with ACE and Christie. An introduction to reading, math, and writing using phonics and character building stories. School of Tomorrow, the broader program framework used by Christian schools worldwide. ABCs with ACE and Christie, a learning to read program for early learners that combines phonics, Bible lessons, and character training. Advantages of the ACCE program. Customizable learning, ideal for students with varying academic needs, including gifted students and those with learning challenges. biblical foundations, infuses Christian values and biblical teachings into all aspects of education. Character building reinforces moral and ethical development alongside academics. Flexibility, suitable for homeschooling, traditional classrooms, or hybrid learning environment. Self-paced approach reduces pressure and allows students to build confidence in their abilities. Affordability, generally less expensive than other Christian curricula or private schooling options. Criticism and challenges. Limited interaction. Heavy reliance on individual work may limit collaboration and peer interaction compared to traditional classrooms. Lack of depth. Critics argue that the curriculum sometimes lacks depth in critical thinking and advanced topics. Workload. The self-paced nature requires strong motivation and self-discipline, which can be challenging for some students. Religious focus. The strong biblical emphasis may not appeal to families seeking a more secular or pluralistic education. Global impact of ACCE. Popularity. Widely adopted by Christian schools and homeschooling families seeking a Christ-centered curriculum. International reach. Adapted for use in different cultural and linguistic contexts while maintaining biblical foundations. Recognition. ACCE graduates have successfully transitioned to higher education and professional careers, though acceptance of ACCE transcripts may vary by institution and country. Accelerated Christian education offers a distinct educational experience that combines academic excellence, Christian values, and individualized learning. It is particularly suited for families and schools seeking a curriculum deeply rooted in biblical principles and focused on character development. While it has its challenges, the program's flexibility and emphasis on moral education make it a compelling option for Christian educators worldwide.